Hey y'all, Lexi with Helix Stitchcraft here. I am back for an FO Friday. Now the question is it F off or is it finished object? I have one finished object. I'm on a hat kick. I really want to make a bunch of hats. I don't know what it is, but it's on my list of things to do. So I finished this one in the Dazzler that my sissy from another Missy sent me in Happy Mail recently. I'm going to be making another one in the lighter gray. And then I have two more of these. So I'm going to combine them for probably a cowl, as I mentioned in the Wednesday video. So, but I got a hat done and I love it. My daughter came out and saw it on me and told me that she thought I looked even cuter with it on. So, cool. She thinks I look cute. So yeah, FO Friday, woohoo! Hat kick. I've started another one. I'm not good at paying attention to tutorials and patterns and stuff, so I'm doing a very, very simple single crochet spiral. I think it's cute. And this is a cotton acrylic, 55% acrylic, 45% cotton. This was one of the things that I got I got 3 of these, plus a bunch of other stuff in one of the Aberdeen's wool mystery bags, which I miss. So, there's that. I wanted to share with you guys too, I got the cutest Notion bag recently. The cryptids are killing me. I just had to share that. Oh, what have I touched? What else have I touched? Okay, so I made a hat. I started another hat. What else have I touched since Wednesday's video? Now, remember we marked everything that I've been working on. So, the Mimi shawl, the one for my mother, who is affectionately referred to as Mimi. Where's my stitch marker? There's my stitch marker. And we are down there. Coming along nicely. This is what we have left of the cake. I absolutely love these cakes. I love working with these cakes. I love this pattern. I cannot recommend this pattern enough. The Jessica Shawl by Bag O'Day. It's just simple and beautiful. So I've been working on that a little bit. I also touched this one a little bit. So you see the stitch marker where we were in the last video versus where I am now. I guess I should update the stitch markers, huh? What a thought. Let's do a different color that we will go weekly because this is the beginning of the month and I kind of want to keep that there. So I've done the bright, bright, bright yellow. I gotta get this bag open. You can hear my girls playing in there. Okay, so we're gonna do purple. Purple. And we're gonna go right there on the last stitch before the stitch that I'm on. So this is as of showing you guys in the next video, the purple marker. Actually, that doesn't stand out much when I'm trying to show it to you. Hold on. Let's get one that stands out. How about red? Red will stand out. There we go. All right. So this was the beginning of the month. This is where we are every week, or every time I check in with, every time I've touched it. I'm pretty sure you can tell this is not the daytime or the morning like I'm normally. I do my lives in the morning because that's when I'm up. I record during the day when it's nice and bright out because that's when I'm a little more lively. At this point in the day, my meds have worn off and I'm a little squirrely and tongue-tied, fairly. So, I'm taking another one of these out because I have also been touching on something else. I showed you guys this yarn and told you I was starting a shawl. I started. I'm calling this my Harvest Moon. And that's where we are so far. So I need to ball up another hank because I will definitely be using at least 2, if not all 3. But I've been working on this quite a bit too. Let's mark this. What am I talking about? This didn't exist at the beginning of the month. I'm gonna mark it right in the center because it, with the monthly one, because it didn't exist at the beginning of the month. And then I'm gonna throw a red one on here to mark where I have shown you on video where we are. So there we go. Isn't that gonna be pretty? I like it. I don't know what other stitches I'm gonna do, but that's where we're at so far. Can you see the texture? Now you can see it. The variegated, you really lose it, but done some back loop work, whatever. I need to mark this one real quick. And this one I'm gonna mark it with bright orange because it is reddish, so that's not gonna work. So there we go. Okay, now we're all marked. This is new, but I think that this is a good way for me to document what I'm working on and how much I'm getting done. My productivity, if you will. What else? I think I've covered, I'm making 2 of these full size for my girls' beds, hopefully by Christmas. So it was stuck. Here's where we were. That's how much I've done. Let's mark this with a red. And this one really, I just started working on it because I wanted to be able to tie on the next ball. So I started working on it a little bit and then just continued while I was still in the mood for it. So there's that one. And yes, y'all, I have literally, it is now Thursday evening. This fly needs to get away from me. It is Thursday evening and I have touched this many things since Tuesday evening. Okay. So I also started, I sat last night and I made lists. Sorry, kiddos. So what I was saying is that I sat last night and I made my Christmas list to get an idea of what I've already made this year that is going toward Christmas presents, who's getting what my plans are, what else do I need to make by the end of the year, so on and so forth, right? So one of the things that I now know is how many children's, excuse me, ponchos I'm in for. So I don't remember the number off the top of my head, and I'm not going to dig it out at the moment, but I think it's something like 6 or 8. It's not bad. It takes me like a day and a skein and a half or 2 skeins of a worsted weight yarn. So, on that note though, I started one of the ponchos. So, there's that. Sorry, my neighbors rolling around blasting music and squirrels. Like I said, the meds have worn off for the evening. So I had to cut away because I was afraid that I was going to get copyright issues with him blasting his music. So anyway, yeah, I think this is going to be a really fun little, this is Red Heart Primary Stripes. This is actually from some of the skeins that I have for my husband's color puke blanket that I want to try to get done by the end of the year as well. So there's that. The other thing that I have touched since I recorded my last video Tuesday night. One second. I've been beginning to frame for joins. I have all of the yellow, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 yellow and 3 of the green teal done so far. And then I will be using a different shade of brown to join in between. Yeah, I think it's going to be beautiful. So I've done those ones and have several more to go. How many is that? 5, 6, 7, 8 out of 25? We have a little ways to go. And then this. This, I didn't make this. Let's clarify that real quick. I didn't make this. This came to me in the mail today. I'm gonna cut away because I recorded a video right when that happened. I got my Mama G make in the mail. Let's open it up and check it out. There's my scissors. Ooh, look at those colors! I'm excited for this. And I want to know what yarn this is. This is gorgeous. Oh, it's so cute. Oh, Mama G, I love it. It's beautiful. Look at that, guys. Y'all, I don't have a better word than swamped for what is going on with this video this evening, as well as my brain. But I wanted to interject another little bit of a video here real quick, because tonight at the Dibs sale with Dee's Creative Hands and Mama G Gear, Kendra Lutz bought me yarn. Beautiful, beautiful purple aubergine plummy gorgeousness, hand dyed by Dee. I am so grateful, Kendra. Thank you. Thank you for your kindness. Thank you for your gift. Thank you for the hug. Because that's what it is, right? It was a big hug. Thank you. That's all. I'm gonna go back to this video now. Isn't this thing just beautiful? It looks totally different in this lighting than it did earlier today. I am obsessed, and I need to know what this yarn is, Mama G. For real, because this is so springy and just, it's lovely. I've never touched whatever yarn this is. I'm gonna be wearing this all winter long. I'm excited. So that's what I have so far. I am going to spend the next day or so working on my Centro in preparation for SENTRO Sunday live with Lori and Andy, Crafty Witch 232. Lori from Lori Stories and Crochet over on her channel, 7 p.m. Mountain Time. Come join us. We're going to be doing seasonal SENTRO fun. So, yeah, that's about all I have going on. I did think that we're going to go through some of these books together eventually, because there are a few things in here that are just, sorry, I have to find it. There's a couple of patterns I want to share with you guys. This is a book from 2007 that my sissy from another Missy thrifted for me. Look at this top. Look at that top. I am in love with that. That is so gorgeous. It looks like something, I need a little corset to go right around here. Just in this little area, we need some little lacies, and then I need a big full skirt. And this is a Ren Fair thing, right? This is what I'm thinking. I love this. And then there was one other I wanted to share. Look at this. Do you see the spirals on the arms? There's other pictures. Hold on. It's called the Mesmerized Sweater. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? So, lots of things to come. Lots of things I want to do. What have you guys been up to? What are your plans for the weekend? Comment below. Let me know. I am going to get out of here before I record the neighbor's conversation. I will talk to you all soon. I love you dearly. I hope that you are taking care of yourselves and living your life to the fullest, because it's all happening. I'm going to go live mine.